Knew it was real when you found me. Sitting home judging my body. Wondering what I did to you, yeah. Why in the hell you ain't you? Why you don't love me no more? Yeah. I don't even know what for. Just wanted something different. You don't know what I was missing. What you asked, I would've given. It ain't right how these hoes be winning. Why they be winning? Yeah. No hope for a girl like me. How come they be winning? Hey y'all. I ain't wanna be, but you gon' make a whole out of me. I was all in my little zone, y'all. Woo! Shit is a little hectic around here. I didn't even think I would go live tonight, but I had to go live. You know, y'all, I gotta be on top of these niggas. Cause I already told y'all I'm not letting off on these niggas. I'm not gonna hold no bars at all when it comes to the toxic masculinity. So with that being said, so I see they on my girl, Tasha K, right? And one thing I'm gonna tell y'all, as far as like being on YouTube, and y'all know, like I'm like a new, which I would consider a YouTuber. I still don't consider myself a YouTuber, but like I'm new to like the community as far as like people that is now being, you know, known and stuff like that, that's speaking. But I have been watching Tasha K for a very long time. One thing I can say about Tasha K is that she is an investigator. She has a lot of good sources, a lot of great sources, and people that come to her, they don't be on no bullshit. Like everything that she's ever spoke about has been true, and that's how I am on Facebook. Like if you follow me on Facebook, everybody know everything I spoke about with the government and things and stuff that should be coming year prior to what's happening now. I already spoke about this a year ago, a year and a half ago, and it's like coming to fruition now. So like literally I'm the same person when it comes to that type of stuff, and I don't even need sources. I literally just speak from what the information I get and downloads I get from spirit. So but with that being said, she's physically connected to a lot of people, right? So I was literally watching her, like she just went live, right? Everybody is attacking her about this Brother Polite stuff. The same thing that they did with me, Sweet Ma, and every other woman that's been out here speaking against YP, you know, on the bullshit that he's doing or whatever. It's for whatever reason. Like, it's like one thing I can say about these men, like Brother Polite literally, and I don't want to call him Brother Polite, FraudLight, Pedialyte, like she said, in every other light other than the true light, literally has so much evidence against him when it comes to what happened with the young woman, the 14-year-old girl of his, you know, what I would consider one of his wives or whatever. There's so much evidence against him. On top of it, the wife was the one that actually did the report on him, that actually turned him in, reported her daughter being under the influence and things like that, because she saw some things that was wrong when the daughter came back and stuff like that. And he begged the wife not to report him and saying that it would ruin his career and stuff like that. So with that being said, the man literally did this to this young woman. But see, these men get into these positions where they feel like they won't be judged. Nothing will happen to them because of the fame that they have and the notoriety that they have. And they've done so much for the community that they feel like they can do whatever they want to do to a young woman, a grown woman, whatever they do. They feel like they're going to get away with it. And a lot of these women don't come out and speak out because they're afraid, because they have so many people that have their back and so many, you know, fans and all these other people that aren't going to believe it. And this is the problem that we have. So then we deal with these men, right, that literally attack women that are having the back of a young goddess, having the back of goddesses, having the back of women that are literally being abused. And the first thing that men do is they come out and they say, oh, she's a lie. Oh, we need to see the evidence. Oh, we need to make sure that this is true. Oh, we need to do that. This is a 14-year-old little girl, and y'all are still in denial when a grown ass man, the freaking wife, daughter, his stepdaughter, not a daughter that he birthed himself, but his stepdaughter, which is 14, which is damn near the same age as his daughter that he has now, that his biological daughter has basically said, because she was forced to say so. I'm sure she probably felt pressure and everything else, but literally came out and there was rape tests done and everything. Semen found around the mouth, semen found on clothes, semen had been found everywhere. So at this point, all you niggas that's sitting up here talking about some, oh, we gotta wait, he's innocent until proven guilty. When semen is found on the clothes of a 14-year-old from a grown-ass man, it ain't no innocent until proven guilty. What the fuck is wrong with you niggas? I'm literally sick to my stomach about all you niggas that fucking give excuses for R. Kelly, fucking all these niggas that's up here, Brother FraudLight or FraudLight, Pedialyte, like Tasha K say, and everything else, whatever you want to name him. Pedialyte, I don't care what you want to name him. At this point, it's the evidence is out there. The truth is out there. He wouldn't have got arrested if he didn't have evidence against him. He bailed himself out. That's why he's out of jail. They even said while he was in jail, there was people literally asking him if he was Brother FraudLight, and he was denying it and saying, nah, he wasn't even that nigga. Because this is how much he was trying to disguise who the fuck he was. But again, it's another nigga that got a fucked up tattoo underneath his eye. So you can't be fucking disguising yourself. You weird ass nigga. Like, I'm sick of all these niggas that's out here sitting up here brutalizing, sexually abusing women, physically abusing women, financially abusing women, and all of them are using their platforms to push for polygamy and all this shit. And really, all these niggas got sexual ass demons on them. And I'm gonna talk about it. You niggas don't need no fucking polygamy. You niggas want fucking menage a trois, 3-ways, and all this shit, and you still don't get satisfied because you have sex demons on you, succubus and incubus demons on you. And so to the point that even grown women can't satisfy you. 5, 6, 7 women can't satisfy you. You can sleep through the whole mother fleet of women, prostitutes, and every damn thing else, and you still finna go for a little girl, because at the end of the day, you just got sex demons, and all you want to do is fucking have sex with anything and everything that you can. To the point, I wouldn't doubt it if some of you niggas is sent up here fucking animals. Period. Bestiality. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Because I'm going to be the one. I don't care. Y'all don't make me feel no type of way. Y'all can never come up on here and make me feel no type of way about speaking how I speak. And y'all never going to make me feel no type of way, because none of you bitch ass niggas that come underneath these posts and got something to say, ain't none of y'all even got, really, most of y'all is literally can't get the pussy you want to get. So that's why you're mad. That's why you're mad at me, Sweet Ma, and every other woman that come out here and speak out against you freaking freaks, hoes, demons, beast, toxic masculinity, dangerous, woman beating pieces of shit. I'm sick of y'all. I'm sick of you. Sick of you. Sick of you. And I'm so glad Tasha ran y'all the way that she did, because let me be clear. Tasha K ain't even part of the conscious community, never claimed to be part of the conscious community. She's never drugged none of these conscious men, so-called conscious, so-called spiritual men, never drugged none of y'all, never been in her headlines. But at the end of the day, the information came to her, and what she is first is the Black woman. What she is first is a goddess. What she is first is the matriarch. And like she read you and ran you today without being spiritually tapped in, without being conscious, she ran you and said the Black woman is God. And one thing that she never lied about is the Black woman is God. And that's why y'all mad. Because at the end of the day, we're getting right back on our thrones and you mad about it. And to the point you are attacking every single matriarch you can, including young matriarchs, including children. You are so sick and sadistic at this point. You are everything that you have created in the European patriarch. You are literally exuding all of that energy because you don't even know who the fuck you are. You can't even tap in to the divine feminine within yourself to balance yourself to be who you need to be to us. And that is why now there is a separation, and now you want to go to war with us, but you ain't gonna win because we have always been indigenous to this earth. So what you gonna do? Because we don't got to make no moves against you all. All we have to do is stay in our divinity, stay in our power, stay balanced, stay meditating, stay doing what we do and being who we are. And you going to get found out every time. And you going to fall every time. And you going to crumble every time. And that's why motherfucking YP crumbling. Why he sitting up here thinking he's sitting on this motherfucking high horse. Everything he doing to his baby's mothers is going to fall on him. And they're going to be greater than he ever could be. And that's why at the end of the day, FraudLight is being found out for who he really was a FraudLight ass nigga. Period. You can only keep up a facade for so long. You can only sit up here and stand in some type of fraud-like demeanor or facial whatever you are. Like your whole character can be fraud-like and it's going to get found out. This is the age of Aquarius. I told y'all you cannot hide shit out here. This nigga, I literally went to his profile on Instagram. Do you want to know what this nigga has on his profile for Instagram after he has violated a 14-year-old girl? I'm sorry, I got it wrong yesterday. I thought he raped her. He literally sexually violated her by trying to stuff his penis in her mouth. It don't make it no less. He filled her with alcohol and drugs. Whipped his penis out on her when he was supposed to be protecting her. Taking her somewhere that he told his mother he was going to take her to. And in the meantime, this nigga is sitting up here trying to get his rocks off because he's so bored with grown women, all these goddesses. And let me be clear. Let me speak on this. First off, I always side-eyed this niggas too. Because this is what Pharaoh is doing now too. Y'all be the same niggas that's talking about goddesses and being in a natural and true form of their bodies and things like that. And every single female that I see FraudLight calling his wives on his Instagram, all these women have fake breasts and butt jobs. If you like the black woman, you gonna like the natural black woman. If you standing in divinity of the divine feminine, then you're gonna like the divine feminine as though she is. You're not gonna want her being altered. You're not gonna want her with artificial shit pumped inside of her. So what type of conscious nigga is this anyway? And I never paid attention to that until I went on his shit today. And I'm so glad I did, because all this did was shine a light on how his whole light ass is. Okay? Because I was like, oh, I can't even believe I overlooked this shit. All I was doing was looking at the videos that people was posting. I never went to his page and actually seen who he considers to be his wives. All these people, all these women that he's sent up here uplifting as his wives are literally Instagram hoes. I ain't trying to be funny, but let's be clear. If you standing in your divinity and your true self and your true light self, you're not going to need no fake breast and fake butt and all that, because you love yourself for who the fuck you are and how you were created and put on this planet to be. I ain't knocking none of y'all that finally found out who you was after the fact of you getting surgery and all that. I'm definitely not that person, so please don't take me as that. I'm talking about this nigga that's supposedly been in his true divine masculine and consciousness for hella years. I'm holding him to this standard. Every single woman I seen on his Instagram got plumps of fake plastic shit in their ass or injections in their ass, breast implants and everything, tummy tucks and everything to look like these Instagram hoes. So with that being said, you call yourself conscious, and now you got to tamper with little girls, and they little girls because you so bored with these plastic wives you got to the point you got to start tampering with their daughters. Y'all some sick ass niggas out here, boy. I really cannot. Anyway, let me show y'all. And this is, y'all don't judge me because this is my, where's my other phone? Where's my other phone? Like, seriously. I'm so irritated right now. I'm sick of these niggas. I'm not talking about the guys. I'm not talking about the ones that stand into their divine masculinity, the true guys. I'm not talking about y'all. So don't be saying I'm lumping everybody in the category. There are gods and there are divine masculine and there are toxic masculine and fucking pedophiles, fucking rapists, fucking bestiality ass niggas, fucking trolls that just fucking jack off all day and fucking watch porn all day, and they don't care where they stick they fucking penis in. Okay, any hole is a hole for them. That's who the fuck I'm talking to. Okay, so let's not get all in your feelings, because if this don't pertain to you, don't fucking holler, because only hit dogs fucking holler. Okay, so you're just gonna be exposing yourself if you holler when I'm describing toxic shit. Okay, let's be clear. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this shit today. Dead ass. I'm reading you niggas like fucking encyclopedia, fucking Instagram. I don't give a fuck. You niggas cannot get away from this shit. I'm sick of you niggas getting away with this shit. I'm sick of you niggas taking up for each other. Y'all niggas don't even fucking have each other back in the streets. You niggas are sitting up here gunning each other down in the streets like it ain't nothing. But soon as a divine feminine speak against some fucking toxic shit that a nigga doing towards a young goddess or a older goddess or a goddess period, or a woman, period, you niggas all of a sudden got each other back. But you niggas sit up here and dog each other, look each other down, and gun each other down because this nigga got shoes you ain't got. So shut the fuck up, stupid. Don't come for me, period. Because I'm on you niggas' line. I feel like I've been said that before Tasha K even said. I swear Tasha K must have saw some of my videos, because I've been telling you niggas I'm on your line. Fuck you mean? I'm on you niggas' line. Don't play with me, because I don't give a fuck about you niggas. At the end of the day, all you niggas that's toxic, I don't give a fuck about you. You don't make me feel no type of way. And you should know this by now. I only been on this channel consistently for what, a month? Get to know me. I don't hold my tongue. This is what this nigga posted, right? So nigga, you got arrested. You got arrested for fucking sexually abusing and assaulting a 14-year-old little girl, which is your damn near stepdaughter, your girlfriend's daughter. And this is what you post when you get out. These niggas gotta go.
They hope the cops got them, or feds got them. I went from rock bottom to red bottom. Rehab the house full of renovation. Only constant exchange, full of innovation is BP. I'm full of information. Iced out, rich. Like it's full of information.
This nigga promoting a whole fucking album after he sexually violated a 14-year-old girl of the woman that he has been dealing with. One of the women he's been dealing with. His whole fucking Instagram story is nothing but promoting his fucking album. And niggas telling him, keep your head up. We fucking with you. We don't believe it. Da, 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 da. I hope all you niggas sink in a fucking sinkhole. Because I'm sick of you niggas. You are a waste of fucking life on this planet. You are a waste of human fucking skin. You are a waste of oxygen on this planet. And as we know, we already have less of that going on this planet because everybody's wearing muzzles on their fucking face from a fucking synthetic ass, made up ass virus that ain't no deeper than the flu. But people are so brainwashed, they fucking falling for that shit. So with that being said, you niggas ain't shit. And keep in mind, I said niggas, Niggas. Not niggas, Negus. And guess what? Real guys gonna know what Negus, what's the difference between Negus and Niggas with you dumbasses. So don't come for me. I'm sick of y'all. I'm on your line today. Y'all keep defending these fucking sick ass bitches. And then even the niggas that sit up here, the Negus, the niggas that claim to be guys and kings, you niggas is still sitting back there playing it safe because you some hoe ass niggas. Literally, you are. Because you sitting up here playing it safe. It could be your daughter, but because it ain't your daughter, you sitting back here like, I don't know what to say. Oh, I don't want to be on the bad side of niggas because I'm scary and da 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 da. All we have is ourselves. And when it's nothing but us defending ourselves as women, as goddesses, then you want to come underneath our post and attack us because you don't defend goddesses. We don't even have y'all to defend us. So when we defending ourselves, get the fuck out our way, niggas. Period. Don't come underneath our post talking about a motherfucking thing with your bitch ass. I ain't even read no comments right now because that's how hot I am right now. This could be my daughter. This could be my granddaughter. I don't raise my sons to be like hoe ass niggas. I don't know who's raising these niggas. I don't know who. All you niggas that's co-signing this shit is some sick ass bitches. Y'all some sick hoe ass bitches. You co-sign R. Kelly fucking with 12-year-olds. This nigga went all the way down to 12-year-olds. He took the virginity of 12-year-olds, and all y'all could say is, oh, it's the parents' fault. No, it's that grown ass fucking 29-year-old nigga fault for fucking a 12-year-old. He clearly knew she was 12. He clearly knew she was 14. You niggas is sick. But as soon as one of you motherfuckers get gunned down in the street by a fucking cop, a white cop, the first thing you expect is all black women to rally and have your back because we the only ones have your motherfucking back. We have your back like none other. But when we are out here being raped, when we are out here our children are being molested, when we are out here being gunned down by violence from fucking mentally unstable, abusive men, when we're out here getting our faces beat in, we don't get your support. But you want us to have your support when a fucking cop pulls you over and shoots you in the back of your head or in your back because he's scared of you. But we the only ones rallying for you, unlike none other. Think about it, nigga. Sick of you niggas. Sick of y'all. Sick of you. Oh no, I got a God. Trust and believe. So I'm not a feminist. I got a God and I let him lick me all up and down. I lick him all up and down. So don't worry about that. Don't come for me, baby. Because I love a God. I love a king. I don't like a bitch ass nigga. And he support me in everything that I say. Because he ain't intimidated by me. Because he's in his true divinity. Only hoe ass niggas be intimidated by a goddess like me. Only a hoe ass nigga, a bitch ass nigga, a nigga that I'm fucking characterizing right now that fit the description is intimidated by this type of word because you are one of these niggas. Sick of you niggas. That's why I don't rally no more. When these niggas getting wiped off by these white cops, you think I'm finna go march in the streets for them? Hell no. Would they march for my daughter if she got raped? No, the first thing they would say is, what she do? She out there fast. She this, she that. She must have wore something that enticed these niggas. I ain't got nothing for you. I learned my lesson. Nope. I won't be naive. Not doing that. Nope. What's happening to y'all is happening to you because you're not respecting the divine feminine that actually respects you and uplifts you. No matter how y'all feel we disrespect you, we uplift you no matter what. We have your back no matter what. We have men sitting up here beating on us every day, disrespecting us every day, and they don't have a job, and we still allow them to live in our homes and still uplift them and feed them and every damn thing else, allow them to slang their drugs out our house. You not finna come tell me shit about what the black woman is. Shut the fuck up, stupid. Yeah, when you niggas sit up here and get in a fucking position to finally get some type of money, which the black woman held you on her back the whole time that you didn't have no money and you was in the hood and you was using fucking basketball and everything else to get on your fucking feet. And then when you get on your feet, you get with a fucking white woman. So shut the fuck up. The same white woman that's going to divorce you and leave you and take everything that you fucking got and leave you with nothing. And then you're going to want to run your raggedy ass, broke ass back to another black woman. Let's just be clear. Let's talk about what's really going on around here. Can we do this? Because you're not going to keep attacking the black woman and I'm going to sit back and allow you to do it. It's not going to happen. I'm going to bring facts to the table, sweetie. Let's bring the statistics. Let's bring the facts. Somebody tell me I'm wrong. And so now we have these young women that are being now abused, molested, raped by these same narcissistic, arrogant, feeling like they need to be privileged. And because us as black women continue to uplift, because if we're not uplifting them, why does this nigga have 5 wives? Why is it Nature Boy out here having 4 and 5 wives? This nigga talks to women like they ain't shit. YP out here dogging women. All these so-called black conscious men, they ain't even got to be conscious, just black men in a certain status with money and shit feel like they can dog out the black woman in the droves. And then to the point that they've had at it with their children. Hence, FraudLight having at it with her daughter. And you niggas is still making excuses for each other. Oh, something must have happened. He must have got set up. Oh, he must have did something wrong to make the elites mad. You know how long this nigga been talking against the elites? He been talking against these niggas longer than Pharaoh been talking against these niggas. So that being said, if something was going to happen to that nigga, it would have been happening to that nigga. Like most of our leaders that have spoke against the elite, they don't even make it past 2 years. Yet these niggas been sitting up here living their life for 10, 15 years. Ain't shit happened to them. As a matter of fact, becoming more and more on money and keep on dogging the black woman. in the process. So that being said, these niggas selling theyself, and you niggas keep on making excuses for them. Oh, well, this may have happened. Oh, well, this happened. Oh, of course, it's the black woman's problem and issue, when the black woman is the one that made these niggas. What the fuck are we talking about right now? Because I ain't seen no white women rallying around these women. I mean, these men, to get them where they are now. Sick of it. I'm tired. Like, to the point I don't even want to read comments, because if I read a comment from a bitch ass nigga, I'm literally gonna serve his ass Federal Express. I'm literally gonna send his ass packing. Promise you. Overnight. Not wasting no time. Because I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. It's no excuse. And that was my whole point. There's no excuse. You niggas keep making excuses for these whole ass niggas, and all that does is prove that you a whole ass nigga with them. You got the same whole ass mentality. If this shit happened to one of your daughters, let me just set aside all this shit. Let's go to you. Put yourself in these shoes. If this is one of your daughters, young daughters, one of your wives, girlfriends, mothers, grandmothers, if you still can sit here and actually say out of your mouth you would still defend these niggas, then you just a sick bitch. But if you can sit here and say, damn, if that happened, I wouldn't let that happen to my mama, my daughter, my da-da-da-da, then shut the fuck up, stupid, and quit defending niggas that this is happening to somebody's daughter, somebody's grandmama, somebody's niece, somebody something. Shut up for a minute and put yourself in the shoes of somebody that this could be, that's related to you, that's a woman that you hold dear to you, and you can sit up here and truly say you gonna sit back and defend that nigga over your people, because you ain't gonna do it. You're not gonna do it. That ain't gonna be your mentality. So don't let that be your mentality for people that you don't know that this is happening to. The evidence is there. The proof is there. What are we disputing right now? What are we disputing? How did his semen get on this baby girl's, around her mouth and clothes, the upper part of her clothes and stuff like that, if what she's saying is not true? How did the semen get there? Huh? What? It ain't no he say, she say. There is fucking evidence. It is police evidence. The mother herself reported this. This wasn't no police just showing up reporting something. The mother herself had the police come and do forensics on her own daughter at the hospital when rape kits are happening, because I've been raped before. A lot of you niggas ain't been raped. Maybe should be raped in your ass. So maybe you can understand how traumatic this is. When you are raped, because I've been raped, the first thing they do is take all of your clothing from you and everything that you say you've been violated at, they take swabs of, and then they take the DNA from that person and they test it. Period. 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 Your DNA, if it's found on them clothes, if it's found in around the areas, they do fucking investigations, dumbasses. This ain't no he say, she say when there's fucking samples of the shit. Semen. Meaning the nigga ejaculated and not. His girlfriend went in the room. He was with a little girl the whole time. Why is there semen on this little girl from him. Shut the fuck up, stupids. It's at some point when you got to use common sense. And I understand a lot of y'all done went and got that jab. So the common sense then ran out the window and out the door somewhere. So you don't even know what common sense is anymore. But for the people that still have common sense, use it. Use it. Utilize it. Think about it. Think about it, stupid. Think about it. Exactly, Alex. They never went to a fucking club. They went to a hotel room. What y'all not understanding is these. Okay, think about it. First off, a lot of these niggas are so sexually driven that even if they get 3, 4, 5 wives, they not satisfied. Then they get with these women that have injections in their ass and titties and all this shit. Music is over sexualizing men. They're so visual. They're watching videos. They're over sexualized with that. They watch Pornhub and all this shit, jack off all day. You do that shit so much, nothing that anybody else do is going to satisfy you. So then you start going to little kids. I mean, you start being turned on by anything. This is just a fact, people. There's called sexual demons. And a lot of y'all don't understand that shit because you're already taken over by sexual demons and this is what you do. So you're excusing it and you're making an excuse for it. And you're sick as fuck, honestly, and you need help. When you get to the point you need 4 and 5 wives, that just go to show how sexually. First off, you're not even growing a community. I'm sick of these people talking about it's polygamy. Oh, I'm in a polygamous relationship. You niggas is using polygamy to fucking have threesomes, foursomes, and fivesomes and fuck however many women you want to and just not have to have no gripes about it. You're not building a community. You're not building a place where there is a family ship and y'all are like growing businesses together and bring your children up underneath a community. You're not doing none of that. You fucking bitches left and right, 4, 5, and 6 at a time and putting polygamy as that's what it is. Shut the fuck up, stupid. And then saying, oh, this is how our ancestors used. That's not how our ancestors used to do polygamy. So shut up. Go back to the drawing board and go do some research and actually learn some shit for once in your fucking lives. Instead of watching a nigga that's sitting up here using polygamy to get his fucking rocks off on how many women he wants to. And now he's resorting to little girls because now he can't even get his rocks off on these blown up dolls with fake prosthetic breasts and ass shots. And that ain't turning him on no more. So now he need little girls because that's how much he's sexually driven. I'm so sick of y'all. Ugh. Like Jazzy Ray said, when a black man is killed in the streets, y'all be in y'all feelings talking about proof. But when it comes to us, we need more evidence. Keep that same energy. Period. Period. I told y'all, I don't be rah-rahing no more about niggas getting killed by police and getting killed in the streets no more. I don't be rah-rahing no more. I'm sorry. I'm just not doing that. Because when it comes to young women, young teenagers, all this stuff that's getting raped by these black men killing women that don't want to be with them no more and all this stuff, that shit gets swept under the rug. Don't nobody care. The black community don't care. They don't rally around that shit. As soon as a black man gets shot on TV, first off, because black men get shot by police all the time in the streets. But when they decide that they want to highlight it on TV, you niggas talking about some Black Lives Matter and guess what? The main women that be the main people be marching for your black life be black women on the front lines. But when we being violated, it's fuck us. It's all that bitch lie. All that bitch this and that. All that bitch. Fuck you niggas. I'm standing up for guys and kings. I ain't fucking with you niggas no more. Period. Period. Show me proof that you ain't antagonized the police. How about you do that, nigga? I am sick of y'all. I am sick of y'all. I'm not sick of my guys and my kings, because trust and believe, my brother is a god and a king. My daddy is a god and a king. My uncles is guys and kings. I'm surrounded by guys and kings, so I know what guys and kings are. I'm going to stand and defeat and fight for them to the day I die. But niggas can kiss my motherfucking black ass. Yeah, European indoctrination. First off, let me tell you where European indoctrination came from, L.I. Harden. Let's get into the history, the real story. The real story is the matriarchs was the original system on this planet. And then the patriarchs overthrew the matriarchal system. And this is before Europeans even was created, because the patriarchs created the Europeans. They're gene edited. Y'all created them niggas. So they learned from you. So they savage behavior came from you and the animals that y'all mix with your DNA in order to create them. Oh, don't come for me. I'm very knowledgeable. Tapped in to the fullest. You on the right channel. Exactly, Alex. I'm with you on that. He said LGBTQ plus finna add this second P to it, and it's not gonna be pansexual. Exactly. It's gonna be. I've been saying that. That's crazy. We've been saying the same thing, because I tell people all the time on my Facebook pages. I got 2 of them. I got hella followers on my Facebook page. That's where I started from. But like I always tell them, it's LGBTQ plus P for pedophile. Stay woke. Stay woke. That's why they sitting up here passing it to where 12-year-olds can love who they want to love, so that they can go ahead and get all up in the 12-year-old pants and older. And black men ain't exempt. I don't know why we be sitting up here acting like that's just a white person thing. Fuck out of here. Y'all want to sit up here and act like this ain't been happening in y'all households and in your community, within your family? Uncles ain't been molesting they little nieces and shit. Aunties ain't been molesting they little nephews. Y'all want to sit here and brush that shit under? Y'all want to keep brushing shit under the rug and act like it ain't happening in the black community? Y'all want to keep doing that? Because I'm going to bring it to the forefront. I'm going to be your mirror for you. Because a lot of y'all done been molested by y'all uncles and y'all cousins and this and that, your daddies and every damn thing else. So let's not pretend that this don't happen in our community. Let's not do that, okay? Let's not do that. Let's not do it. My own mama was raped by her uncle. Let's not do that. Stop it. No, the Indo-Europeans, Indians, and Arabs is not the beginning. The patriotic 9-ether being was the beginning. Yes, they were. See, their predecessors only learned from their fucking creators. Let's be clear. Saint Hudson said he has a record of sex crimes. I had no idea about that. Get me hip. Dang, more people are saying FraudLight has a record of sex crimes. Whoa. Let me pull up my other phone. What? So he been had sex crimes? See, this is new to me. And y'all sitting up here defending niggas you don't even fucking know. Shut the fuck up, stupid. Somebody drop his name so I can look that up. Right, exactly, Jazzy. That's what I feel like. Jazzy Ray says, so this really ain't the first time. This is disgusting. Exactly. And this is what happens. These type of people, they build up this type of persona for themselves to cover up who they really are. So they take the light off of what they've done, and they build up this other persona and character and make it so illuminating to the point that people take the focus off of who they really were in the past and what they really have done. Michael Nowak, is that his name? What? Brother Polite met his alleged second wife when she was 16. And y'all knew this? Why hasn't this been something that's been highlighted in the conscious community then? See, these are the things I'm talking about. I've literally was considered conscious for 12 years. I've been awakened for 3 years on top of the 12 years. So 15 years total, you can consider me conscious and then awakened, which there's a difference. I had no idea being conscious for 12 years that this was the case with him until now. So that means that there's a lot of people in the conscious community that had no idea that this nigga already had priors. But yet niggas was still uplifting this person. That's what I'm saying. Y'all let these niggas get away with shit. Y'all let these niggas do this shit. I promise you. DSW1, you said people must look at people's behavior and not what they say. People tell off of their behaviors. I really honestly have not started digging through his Instagram for real. Like I would see his Instagram lives, but I didn't start digging into his Instagram until today. I'm gonna be honest, and looking at his photos and stuff like that, and seeing his so-called wives and all this stuff. And I had no idea. If I like honestly, for somebody that's polygamous, in my thought process, if you're conscious and if you're polygamous and conscious, in my thought process, it's like you would have conscious women that are spiritually connected, things like that, and that really have respect for themselves and stuff. These women look like a bunch of ratchet Instagram hoes, and I'm not being funny. That's how they look. That's how they carry themselves and the pictures and everything, and that's how he's like promoting them. So it looks like a rapper with like 5 like Instagram hoes, and they're saying they're spiritual and part of the conscious community. I just weird. It's weird. It's the weirdest shit ever. And I honestly, I'm so disgusted because I really feel so much, man, my heart goes out to the 14-year-old, because you got to understand, now I'm thinking about the fact that the 14-year-old has grown up around this man that's considered a speaker for the conscious community and the Black woman being God. And just our lifestyle of living in light and divinity. And the whole time she knows this monster that's speaking that. So now, just like in Christianity and religion, it's driven her, I'm sure, from that whole thing, because what she grew up to know, being conscious and enlightened and spiritual and awakened and all the stuff he preaches to be, is the same person that violated her. It's the same thing as growing up in Christianity and church, and then the deacon violating you, or the pastor violating you, or the priest violating you, or the sister violating you. That's why I be telling you, I ain't part of no fucking conscious community. I ain't part of no spiritual community. I ain't part of none of that shit. I'm just spiritually tapped in as Drea and doing what I'm supposed to do in my own purpose. I ain't part of no fucking communities, because I don't want to be looped in and grouped in with nobody that ain't doing who the fuck they supposed to be, or being who the fuck they supposed to be, and following their mission how they supposed to follow it, because that is not an example of what's divine at all. I can't do it. I didn't watch too much of these so-called spiritual brothers and all this stuff violating young women, violating women, sitting up here showing like literally they dick prints and stuff while they supposed to be teaching about divinity and spirituality, and your dick flopping around in boxers and shit. I can't do it. I just, it's like like, what are people doing now? I can't do it. I can't. Nope. And all these niggas running around here talking about they want a polygamous relationship. We need polygamy. I want 4 and 5 wives. Nigga, get yourself together first, nigga. Your spirit, you so dark. You so not even, you don't even know who you are. You gotta do so much shadow work. It's ridiculous. You got so many mommy issues and girl issues and ex-girlfriend issues and ex-wife issues. It's ridiculous. And you want 4 and 5 wives? What the fuck? First off, where's the unity in our community? Why before niggas is talking about having all these different wives and practicing polygamy, when niggas can't even keep their hands off of 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16-year-old women. Little girl, I'm sorry, they're not even women, little girls. First off, can we stop molesting little girls? Raping and abusing women. Can we stop doing that before you sit up here talking about what men deserve? How many wives they deserve, how they need to be worshipped? Nigga, get yourself together. The fuck? I can't do it no more. I keep on, listen, I have advocated for the black man for so long. And when I say the black man, I'm talking about the black man as a whole. Now it's to the point, if you ain't did your shadow work, if you ain't got yourself together, you ain't got over your mommy issues, none of that shit, you a nigga to me, and I don't fuck with niggas. Fuck you niggas. I'm not defending no niggas. I'm not defending no toxic ass, masculine ass motherfuckers. I'm not defending none of you niggas. You can go kick rocks, hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more. I don't give a fuck about you. And I'm not advocating for you. I'm not. If you're not out here and your whole mindset is not to protect the black woman and our children, I don't got nothing for you. I'm not defending you. Because if your purpose ain't to defend us and the children, then what the fuck I'm defending you for? What the fuck I'm having your back for? Huh? Ask yourself that question. Why should we defend you if you don't give a fuck about the children? If you don't give a fuck about the woman that takes care of the children, why the fuck are we defending you? Why? Well, Blooming Lotus said most of these men have a criminal history. Let me tell you something. America, well, not America, the United States has been making sure that most men, and not only men, women these days have a criminal history. So I don't base things off of people's criminal history because, as we know anything about the United States, their whole purpose is been to give us as a people a criminal history so that we can't go further in their system. So that don't even matter. A person can sit up there and have not done nothing and still have a criminal history. We know that to be the case. That don't be my shit. That ain't how I determine who's who. I determine who's who based off of the character and the things that they've actually done and that there's been proof that they've done. I don't go off of just the system saying they done this. I go off the street saying they did it. Because one thing we know for sure and for certain, the streets ain't gonna co-sign on the government saying nothing that ain't true. But if the streets say you did it, nigga, you did it. That's my court of law, the streets. The fuck? Listen, the street saying he did it. The woman whose daughter it is said he did it, and she was actually with the man and loved the man. And one thing we know about the black woman is we gonna defend our men, especially when we in a relationship with them, we fucking them. Like, that's our man. She wouldn't have trusted this man to take her daughter with her if she ain't love that man and respect that man and honor that man and trust that man. So with that being said, if she say her daughter was violated, her daughter was violated. What are we questioning here? Why? Yeah, okay. I be telling y'all niggas, don't come for me. Told y'all, don't come for me. Don't come for me. Hey, YouTube. Welcome. Because this is how I get down. Period. This is how I get down. I have a potty mouth and I'm real and I'm straight to the point. And I don't give a fuck about people's feelings. It's fuck your feelings. It's facts over feelings. And at the end of the day, we got some healing to do in our community. And the only way that we're going to be able to heal is to actually face the real truth and look ourselves in the real mirror. Because what we don't do in this community is actually point out where the fuck we go wrong within our own shit. We always want to point our fingers outside of our community when we need to point them within ourselves. And what is it that we need to clean up in our own shit? What we need to face in our own shit? How we need to handle our own crime within our own community? Quit blaming the European. Quit blaming the white man. We got shit happening in our own community. And the age of Aquarius is showing us that right now. They said, the age of Aquarius, our ancestors said, guess what? Y'all been able to sit up here and play blame on everybody else. Now we're going to show you how it's happening because you're not handling and cleaning up your own shit too. Yeah. Our house is divided because of us. And that's how other people are able to infiltrate and keep destroying what we have because we don't have a united front. Our shit is broken already within house. So if you came here to think you finna get some sugar-coated, candied-ass motherfucking stories and speeches, I don't put sugar on shit. Hi, my name's Drea. This is what I do. Because I understand what needs to happen in order for my children and my grandchildren and my great-great-grandchildren and great-great-grandchildren in the future to come to have a better place to live and to have a better stance in this on this planet. And we're not going to have it if we sit up here and keep trying to cover up the issues and blame everything on the outside when the inside needs to get handled. So I don't care that you don't like that I'm highlighting people that look like us, that have issues that need to get dealt with. We got our own swamp that we got to drain. Let's talk about that. So next time y'all decide you want to come to Drea Talk channel, understand I'm not going to be here pussyfooting around with you, sugarcoating shit. I'm not one of them talkers. I'm not one of them YouTubers. I'm a realist. And I'm spiritually tapped in and I'm grounded. I do my works on myself. And I told my ancestors to use me to be able to show our people what it is that we need to do to come to a better place within us so that we can have a better stance on this planet. So with that being said, we got a clean house. Period. I'm not defending no motherfuckers that's dividing the house. I'm not defending no fucking agents. I'm not defending none of you fucking toxic ass motherfucking niggas. I'm not defending none of you niggas. Don't come to me talking about white people because I'm not here to clean up what the fuck white people did. White people ain't got shit to do with shit if we get our shit together, because we're more powerful than anybody. We are the first on this planet and we got a fucking job to do as gods and goddesses, and that's what we need to fucking do. Quit making fucking excuses and get on your shit. Period. Without us, no other being would be on this planet. So let's go there first. We're not defending these toxic ass niggas. We're not defending these toxic ass females. These twerkers and motherfuckers injecting their bodies with shit because they don't love themselves. We're not defending none of that shit no more. We going back to the true natural balance that we need to get to in order for our children to love themselves, in order for our children to have some type of stance on this planet, because it's about the children at the end of the day. It ain't about your self-absorbed adult ass. And so we got to protect our children. And at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, that little girl is 14 years old and she deserves for us to have her fucking back and protect her, no matter who this nigga is. Have her back first. If he's proven to be vindicated, then we vindicate him. If he's proven to be that. But first and foremost, we have our children's back more than anything. Fuck everything else. Bottom line. Exactly. St. Hudson said, how long was R. Kelly walking free and making records? We were all children when we heard about Aaliyah and we saw the tape, yet our men did nothing. Nope. Nope, because this is what our people do. This is what our people do. We sit here and we hide the truth. We hide the truth and we keep illuminating these demons. And I don't know what makes people think that there aren't demons in every single race. There are demons in every single race. There are black demons too, okay? And yet we cover up the uncle that's molested the niece. We cover up the dad that's been molesting the daughter for 10 years. And the family still allows these predators to come around to the point it makes the young woman or the young man feel like what they said happened to them meant nothing. and that it's okay for them to be violated. So then when they grow up, somebody else violates them, or they end up violating somebody else because it's normal, because nobody advocated for them or stood up for them or fought for them or ostracized that family member or sent that family member to jail or made that family member leave and never come back around. And now all we do is keep on bringing on more and more monsters and creating more and more monsters, because now it's normal for this type of behavior, because nobody said it was wrong for this type of behavior. And so all we do is create a dynamic of monsters and molesters and violators. And this has yet to be talked about in the Black community, because we don't want to talk about it, because we want to act like everything that's happened has been by the oppressor and the white man. But we don't want to talk about what's been happening in our own fucking backyards. Hence why we here today talking about Brother FraudLight and YP and all these other toxic masculine men that have been out here violating women left and right and getting away with it, because our own protectors, which are supposed to be the masculine, are defending these niggas. Done. You ain't gonna find me marching for no nigga that gets shot down by police in the streets. Nope, you won't. Not until we start seeing men advocate for our women that are being molested, our young children that are being molested, our young children that are being kidnapped, our women that are being shot down and killed by men that are upset because they moved on with their life and left them. Until I start seeing that, I'm not standing for no nigga that's got gunned down the street by a police officer. I'm not doing it. And you heard it from me, and I don't give a fuck how you feel, period. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I need to see more men advocating for women, period. 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 We see women advocating for men all day long. I don't want to hear it. 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 Too many women going back and forth to jail, seeing they men that done got locked up, putting money on their books, all this other shit. I don't want to hear it. I'm not doing it. I'm not advocating for it. And I would suggest no other woman advocate until we start seeing these men stand into their divine masculine and doing what the fuck they supposed to do, instead of sitting back with their hands behind their head and waiting for us to do shit for them. I'm not doing it. Nope. I'm standing for the children. Yep. I'm putting my energy behind the children, behind the young women, behind our boys, our young men. And if y'all don't want to teach them how to be masculine, divine masculine men, because you don't even know how to be divine masculine men, then I'm going to stand behind them and teach them whatever I can. I'm not a divine masculine, but I'm going to teach them everything I can, period. Period. I don't feel sorry for you self-absorbed adults. And I'm just going to be honest and keep saying that. Fuck you. Period. Fuck you. I don't feel no type of way about it either. I'm going to sleep very peacefully tonight and wake up very happy like I do every rising. Christian said they suffer mental abuse too. They used to do electric shock therapy on prison system, even on people with lesser charges amongst rape. They broke the men, and now they coming from women on both sides. Okay, and Christian, I fuck with you hard, so I don't want you to take this the wrong way. This is how I feel about all this. We all have been psychologically traumatized. We all have went through some type of psychological trauma due to the system of slavery and all of that stuff. But let's be honest, we've had so many shifts happen. We had the age of information happen. We've had now we're in the age of Aquarius. We are our our ancestors, because they created the internet system, all these people did was copy everything that we have right now. It already was created in here before the beginning of the time that we've ever even known. So with this being said, all of this is here for us to gain knowledge, understanding, and also awareness. So just like we're conscious enough to be able to and get the understanding and the overstanding, everybody else is just as conscious. Everybody has a choice to come into their own awakening. Everybody got a choice to come into their own consciousness. It's just some people decide that they want to turn a blind eye or a deaf ear because they want to be lazy and not really come into the truth, or they're scary. Either which way, I don't feel sorry for nobody at this point. It's to the point the news don't even lie about what the fuck they doing to people no more. They telling people you can go get the jab and you still gonna go get fucking COVID. You still can get the variant. And then you got to get booster shots. And motherfuckers is still dying from that shit. And people still running in fear to go get this shit instead of building their own immune system. So that, with that being said, I don't feel sorry for no motherfucking body on this planet at this point. Either wake the fuck up and come into consciousness and awakeness and do what the fuck you need to do, or perish. I don't care. I don't. Because at the end of the day, it's about our children. When it's all said and done, it's about the children. That's what I care about. Because the whole end game is to have our children. Because when it's all said and done, when you got the adults fucked up around here running around like zombies and allowing the world to control them under a one world order and being fucking transhumans, they got control over the children. And then they're going to be able to do what they want to do with the children, and that is their food. So let's not play these games, okay? Let's not play these games. I'm for the children. I ain't for this bullshit. We're not making excuses for grown, self-absorbed adults. Grow the fuck up. St. Hudson said, Black Americans are spoiled. We honestly cry too much. Do y'all see how the rest of the world is really, really suffering? I see how the rest of the world will fight for their fucking rights. And America overall, Black, white, and every damn thing else, is sitting here allowing the government to tell them what the fuck they need to do with their bodies. That's what I see. And I ain't going. I see that. Jazzy Ray said they really are pushing for children to get the vaccine by dangling scholarships and whatnot. And that's just for like the ones that can do this. They literally trying to pass legislation. They already did in California, where you can be 12 years old when you're in school and sign to get a fucking vaccine without your parents' permission. So what's in the vaccine? The reason why they pushing to do all this shit. Period. When have they ever pushed for us to get a vaccine this hard? Exactly. So with that being said, I don't feel sorry for adults. I just don't. Use your fucking brain. Use your brain. Use common sense. Use cognitive thinking. We got a whole brain, a right and a left lobe. Not to mention we got a whole pineal, which is your third eye. That's what everybody should be using right now. These two eyes don't even matter in this spiritual warfare. What matters is your pineal gland. What matters is your third eye. What matters is the decalcification of it and to teach your children that. That's what matters. And the reason why they want you to get this jab, so you can't think for yourself. Can't use cognitive thinking no more and common sense. And that's why most of America ain't using common sense and cognitive thinking, because they done got jabbed up. I'm not going to be one of those people. So at the end of the day, y'all can choose what you want to choose. But when it's all said and done, we have a job to do on this planet as the chosen ones. And I'm talking to the 9 ether beings. And if you don't want to stand in that, that's all on you. Whatever happens when you reincarnate, or if you do reincarnate, but if you get that jab, you ain't reincarnating, because your God gene is going to be edited and locked up and you're not coming back no more. You're not going to get to do all that shit. But if you do, That's all on you. I know what my purpose is, and I do what my purpose is, and that's what I use my platforms to do. So, with that being said, do what you want to do. Keep making excuses. Keep on sitting up here being self-absorbed adults and not thinking about the children first. Not having the children's back. Not having the young women's back. Not having the young men's back. Keep doing that shit. But that ain't me. I'm gonna stand for truth, and I'm standing divinity no matter what. And ain't nobody gonna make me fold. Period. Not for no fame, not for no money, not for none of this shit. Y'all can go ahead and do all that shit. That's on you. I'm just here to make you think, first and foremost. Secondly, I'm out here to uncover the truth. Because too much truth is being covered up. And too much lies is being shined. And I ain't got time for that. Peace, Elizabeth. I don't even know who's been on here commenting. So I don't even know if anybody needs to be blocked or anything. Because I ain't even been looking at the comments. I just been going. Like, ever since I kept hearing the news about FraudLight and all this stuff, I'm like, I'm so sick of these niggas, boy. Nope, I can't be quiet. You know me. I'm not going to be quiet. Yep, uncover and disclose. Period, point blank. Period, point blank. And it's sad that we have to. It's sad that we're at this place right now. However, it's not sad because it's also teaching our youth, and it's teaching people that didn't know anything about what's going on, like what's going on, and for them to be able to uncover the truth for, you know, who they need to around them. So it's shining the light on what needs to be shunned. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. And so I'm going to continuously use my platform to do that. I'm going to continuously highlight the things that need to be highlighted. You said FraudLight is a Nigerian dude and it's not a Black American. A lot of these dudes be like from other countries, and they don't be Aboriginal Americans and things like that. So, you know, and I always look at us as brothers and sisters anyway. So I don't you know, differentiate like one from another. Like, we're all 9 ether beings. We all are from the same what they would consider race here on this planet and stuff like that. So I don't look at it like that. But at the same time, I do understand that there is a difference. And the more I'm learning that a lot of us Aboriginal to American, we have our own traditions and we have our own ways, just like there are people from other countries and stuff that have their own traditions and things like that in ways. I just want us to do better for our children, honestly. I don't care where you come from or what it is. At the end of the day, our ancestors want us to be able to right the wrongs of the past and the things. Like, we're all coming back here reincarnated as our ancestors as well. We're ancestors as well. So we all have a job to do. We all have a purpose, the reason we came back here, and that's to right the wrongs and to continue the torch of something that we're supposed to be doing to right the wrongs and bring things back to a balance. You know, we got to continuously fight for the mission that we're supposed to, and who we're supposed to be here on this planet, which is the first. We are the creators, so we got to do better. And like, the only way we're going to be able to do that is really to, one, stand in our divinity. Two, move with our purpose. You know what I'm saying? And stay grounded, you know, with Mother Earth and the universe, which would mean tapping in, meditating, all of those things, changing a lot of the system of what we were taught. And we got to move righteously in that. And people don't want to do it, because then that means that you got to do work. We have sat up here and literally been taught all these things for so many years, the wrong way to live, things that is not in the right balance, you know, and aren't according to our divinity and how we typically are supposed to move. And now we're getting the downloads and we're getting the information on how we're supposed to move. And just people are just deciding they don't want to do it because they too lazy, or they just like giving up. And it takes work to do that. I'm one of the ones that have to work continuously to stand in my divinity and to rewrite wrongs and to reteach my family how to live in the way that we're really supposed to live, how to teach them how to heal themselves and teach them the knowledge of who they really are and show them the information on who they really are. It's here for us to know, but people don't want to do it. And so that's why we're sitting here now, is so many of us that have been chosen or put into certain platforms or positions to be able to be speakers on platforms like this and other platforms to show people that. And that's why I have a problem when it's people like Brother Polite and people like YP and Spiritual Soul and people like that, that's literally abusing those type of platforms instead of really trying to save our people and help our people. I have a problem with that. And so I'm going to continuously speak out against those type of things, because as you see, apparently it has to be a divine feminine to actually come to the rescue. The divine feminine, we ain't having no issues with each other. We ain't beefing with each other. We ain't out here trying to use these platforms to fucking sexually abuse people and all this stuff. Like, apparently the divine, it's telling you right now, the patriarchs are, or the matriarchs are the ones that actually had this system on earth going the way it was supposed to go, and it's going right back to its original form at the end of the day. And I'm continue to stand in my divinity, and I'm not going to give a fuck what nobody think, like I never have. So, and that's just my mission at the end of the day, and that's what I'm continuing to use my platform to do, because I'm getting ready to get up off of her, because I said what I had to say and I meant what I said and I said what I said, and I am never going to go back on what I got to say, and nobody's going to drive me off this platform ever, period. Bottom line. And I'm gonna keep on highlighting the things that aren't wrong, and making that are wrong and making things right, because I came back here for a reason, and I'm gonna make sure I do what I need to do, because at the end of the day, whether I'm supposed to come back here or not, I'm gonna make sure that when I do come back here, I ain't come back here in no type of suffering, nothing like that. I'm gonna come back here elevating even more, because I'm continuously elevate, period. So at the end of the day, y'all know how to get sassy real quick, because I was like, don't get it twisted now. But I gotta go to sleep, y'all. So peace and love to y'all. Thank y'all so much for everybody that, I want to say this much, for everybody that has subscribed to me, everybody that likes my channel, everybody that comments, everybody that always have been like meeting me on my live streams and stuff like that. I really, really appreciate y'all. Like, I really, really care about us coming to a balance. It's really about us as a people coming together and knowing who we are and remembering who we are and rising to the occasion and getting back on the throne that we belong on this planet, because you know that time for us to be underneath the footstool of other beings, and that time for us to, you know, everybody looks at us like we're beneath them. Everybody from Mexicans to Hispanics to everybody, like Europeans, everybody think that we're underneath them and we're the gods of this planet, and we got to get back to original form of who we're supposed to be, and we got to get back on our throne. And so that is why I came back to this planet, and that's what I continuously will do for the rest of my remaining time on this planet that I am here. And that is what I'm utilizing my platform to do. Y'all can follow me on TikTok. I am Drea, or Drea Boss Smiling. I always mess up that. Drea Boss Smiling on TikTok, Drea Boss Smiling on Facebook, Drea Mylan on Facebook, and I am Drea Nicole on Instagram. A lot of y'all have found me, which is crazy. So that's what's up. But yeah, we're gonna keep on doing this, y'all. We're gonna keep on going live. We're gonna keep on exchanging this energy. We're gonna keep on teaching our people. We're gonna keep on reaching our families. And that's what it's all about. So peace and love to all of you. Until next time, love y'all. Keep your heads up. We got this.